What's happening, YouTube? Johnny's gonna try to step way outside his comfort zone with this one. Sorry, I'm lost in my thoughts. I need some coffee. This makes me nervous, and it shouldn't, but it does. And I gotta be honest, right? Because what I'm about to get into, you'll understand. Man, life's been really crazy. I think we can all agree that I don't care where you live on the planet, you're affected by the funk across the board right now. It's knee deep, and some people got it up to here, right? I can get caught up in my thoughts when it comes to all this nonsense, and the conspiracy theorist in me and the prepper in me, and run with some stuff. I really can. And I've learned the hard way not to get carried away. Because when I have in the past, bites me in the ass, right? Jump to conclusions, speak too quickly, you're wrong, you get egg on your face, talking about UFOs or Sleepy Joe or the booger, whatever, right? There's many, many topics right now that you can run your mouth on and end up with egg on the face. So, I've been trying to spend more time in the good book, right? The Bible. I don't read real well, so it's a struggle for me. But one thing nice about the Bible, the way it's written, you know, if you get through a paragraph, there's a lot in a paragraph, and you can sit there and really think about some shit. You don't have to read page after page after page after page after page like doing homework. So I've been trying to do more of that, right? And I was getting ready to do some of that right now. And I was sitting here. And what I do is I pet it. I do. And I just kind of lay here and just kind of rub it, and no wisecracks. And when I'm ready to crack it open, I'll just take it and flip, and whatever page it opens, then I just look at it, and what jumps out at me, then I'll read it, right? Because I really don't know any better right now. I like the book of John. There's some cool stuff in there. And because that's where we start, it's really the only one I know. Anyway. What I'm trying to get at with all this is, this is Johnny O's testimony, right? As some of these people talk about online. I don't know nothing about a testimony. My story is very different than anybody out there running their mouth about Christianity and going from New Age to Christianity, right? There's this, I made a comment about one gentleman's Christian video, and I linked it to one of mine. Now YouTube spits up a bunch of Christian stuff, and a lot of what I've been getting is from New Age to Christianity. These young girls who were into crystals and all this shit that I used to be into because the ex was into it. And I'll get into that in a second. But it's quite popular, from New Age to Christianity, from New Age to Christianity. I've seen a whole bunch of these videos. Almost all of them are chicks. Every once in a while there's a guy. The thing is, New Age and Christianity, it's a different label for the same fucking thing. I'm sorry. The girls that are sitting there talking about how they used to be into crystals and they used to be into Wicca and chanting and fairies and incense and sage and all this shit, right? Oh, but that's the devil's work. That's no good. That's all bullshit. Bad, bad, bad. Go open the Bible. Good, good, good. Look, the way I see it is, you girls that were New Age and now you're Christian, you're the same person. Just a different label for the same teachings, right? Who do you think made those crystals and the tree and all that shit? That's all God's hand. So if you're not strict to praying to God in the book like you're supposed to according to the book, but you're loving on nature and you're a good little fairy and you're a good little chant on your little crystal and good shit, I'm sorry, but I don't see any harm in that. Now, if what some of you say that new agey shit sends you down a trail of badness, I've never seen it. The ex-old lady was knee deep in it, and she wasn't the only one. I've done a seance. I've done a Ouija board. I've done ghost busting. I've done all kinds of shit. Just checking it out. Same thing with near-death experience. Same thing with DMT. Same thing, same thing, same thing. Just trying to find answers in life, right? So what I'm getting at is, to me, it's not a leap to go from New Age to Christianity. You're fucking right there. This book makes me uncomfortable. It makes me feel vulnerable. It makes me feel weak. In the world I come from, you don't talk about the Bible. You don't thump on a Bible. You thump on a motherfucker's head because he disrespected you, or worse, right? Ripped you off or whatever, right? Something. And you got to go handle it. Talking about this makes you a fucking sissy. It makes you a pussy. So for me to sit here and say how I'm working in the Bible because it helps me, that's a huge leap. We're not talking crystals to a Bible. We're talking from blood to a Bible. People get hurt when they're thought of as weak. You get preyed upon. That's that little pussy going to Sunday school. Go throw a rock at him. You hood rats know what I'm talking about. How many times did you tease that little kid going to church with his mommy? I was that little kid for a minute until I got introduced to the ghetto. Then it was fuck the church. I got shit to do. Places to go. People to see. Tell me I'm wrong. You know you bitches did the same thing, all you little hood rat motherfuckers out there. And the sad thing is, I don't get many of you motherfuckers watch this channel. Maybe a small handful from Watson bullshit. But vast majority of the people out there are ladies, young ladies. And sorry, ladies, but my bad mouth and whatnot. But there are a couple knuckleheads out there that need to know this is a good fucking thing to get in this book. You know, like I said, you ladies from crystals to the Bible, good for you. I get it, right? And I understand there are those who believe that New Age and all that shit is the devil's playground. I just disagree. I just think maybe it's a stepping stone to get to God, right? Fairies. Isn't that kind of like nicey shit, right? If anybody would represent a fairy or an angel, right? Kind of similar, right? I'm sure I'm going to get schooled on this. I know I can hear it right now, young lady. I know, and you can educate me. but this is how I feel, and this is my testimony, right? I did the crystal thing. I did all that shit with the ex, right? Go to fucking fairs and somebody sitting there and let me read your palm, let me tell you your fucking future and all that shit. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, I get all that. Been there, done that. Done the ghost busting with the gadgets. I've done all kinds of goofy shit trying to get some answers and have some fun, right? This isn't exactly about having fun. It's about trying to get a relationship with God, right? It's still very uncomfortable for me, you know, to say shit like that. Just it is. It still makes me feel vulnerable. Talk about getting a relationship with God. Fuck, man, it makes me like, ooh, dude, are you really gonna put this on YouTube? Well, yeah. So like I said, this is my testimony. From the ghetto to God. Just saying. So before I get all choked up, I'm gonna get off this gadget. This is Johnny's testimony, how he got busy in the book. And for the record, it all started with one prayer. My good friend Joey asked to give me a prayer, and that's all it took. And it planted that fucking seed, and it grew. One prayer. Just say it. So whether someone says a prayer for you or you say it for your damn self, and if you need one, ask me. I'll give you a prayer. Sure, I'm good at it. As long as I can believe in who I'm praying for, right? I'm no bullshitter. I can't. It don't work for me. I get myself in trouble for being too fucking honest. You know what I'm saying? The videos speak for themselves. So, anyway, Johnny's testimony. From the ghetto to the Bible. Go get you some. Much love.